If you're planning to go on a cruise or travel any part of the world, or even in Sri Lanka, I got the right people to advise you accordingly. It's with great pleasure I'd like to introduce Michael from the Royal Caribbean and Romaine from Jet Travel and Cruise. Good morning and welcome to our program.
Good morning, Derek.
Good morning, Derek.
Michael, first of all, I got to ask you, cruising in Australia is booming. And can you tell me what's the purpose of this?
I just think more and more people are discovering the amazing ships that are first of all coming down to Australia, especially the Royal Caribbean ships, as they're the most modern, technically advanced ships with a lot more to offer. Just the value as well, getting on board for the floating hotel for around about $100, $120 a day with all your entertainment, all your meals, everything as well, all included, all your activities, which is fantastic. And also just the beauty of getting on board, unpacking once, not having to worry about driving, and just really enjoying all the amazing activities and things that they had with Royal Caribbean.
Now, how do they differ from ship to ship?
From different cruise lines, there's different offerings, of course. The good thing with Royal is we've got some of the newest, biggest ships in the world. So for this year, or last year rather, we had the brand new Ovation of the Seas come down to Australia. So we were the first cruise line ever to bring a brand new ship to Australia, which got a lot of brand presence and a lot of people to experience Royal Caribbean. We've been in the Australian market now for the last 8 years, and for the last 4 years we've been the best premium cruise line cruising out of Australia. So once people discover the Royal Caribbean difference, they come back time and time again.
Okay. So what sort of a clientele are you looking for?
Well, the good thing with our ships, we've got pretty much everything to suit everyone's needs. So we don't just tailor to a certain demographic. We look after a lot of the family market, multi-generational family trips, the young, the old, and everyone in between, because there's so much to do on board Royal that it ticks everyone's box, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's good. Now, under this RCA Limited, do you have any other brands?
We do actually. So Royal Caribbean Limited is actually the second largest cruise brand in the world. We've got 25 ships with Royal Caribbean. We've got 10 ships with our sister brand, which is Celebrity Cruise Lines, which is a 5-star luxury brand, and also 2 other ships with Azamara Club Cruises, which is our 5-star smaller boutique cruise line, where we've only got 680 passengers on board, and you're getting right into the heart of the destinations and seeing a lot more of the countryside, which is beautiful.
Michael, now you told me that it's a 5-star facilities. Will you be able to briefly tell us what's involved?
Certainly. I mean, depending on the ships, with the Royal Caribbean ships, we come in at the international 4-star brand. Things such as the new technology on Ovation of the Seas. We've got a skydiving simulator. We've got rock climbing walls on all of our ships. We've even got a Seaplex area which has dodgem cars and trapeze and ice skating rinks and all of that sort of fancy stuff. We've even got robotic bartenders on board some of the ships as well. So some ranging to some of the biggest ships in the world, which feature over in the Caribbean. We've got the newest ship in the world, which is Harmony of the Seas. That ship pretty much has absolutely everything on there, and all the activities on board Royal Caribbean are free of charge as well, so it's all included in your cruise fare. Our other cruise lines, such as Celebrity, is more for your couples and more for just those who like fine food and fine wine. On the beautiful Solstice class of ship, we've actually got fresh cut grass up on the top deck, so it's just really nice to relax on board the beautiful Solstice. And again, all the shows that we have across the entire fleet are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, through Romaine's recommendation, I went on the Celebrity. I got to tell you the auditorium, as if you're in one of these big auditoriums, because the seating capacity was close to about 3,500 people, and I was just blown away with all the facilities which Celebrity offered. Now, what's the? Are you working in conjunction with Jet Travel and Cruise?
We do, actually. Jet Travel and Cruise is one of our top supportive stores in Victoria and Australia. So we do work very closely with Romaine and the team there. They're wonderful. And we have actually got a couple of groups coming up with them. So we do have a group featuring on the Ovation of the Seas. So definitely get in touch with Romaine and her team if you wanted to travel on the newest, biggest ship in Australia. We've got a fantastic itinerary there. And also with celebrities, she's also got a group there doing the Baltic region and all that sort of thing. So lots of different group opportunities to travel with Jet Travel and Cruise.
Yeah, she's a great travel agent. Romaine, coming back to you, now you've been in this travel business for a quite long time and also achieved many awards. Will you be able to tell me, you've gone from strength to strength? What's the trade secret behind this?
I would say, Derek, the dedication, the compassion, the knowledge, the experience that the team at Jet Travel and Cruise has to offer makes a big difference to our clientele. I was blessed enough to travel every continent in the world, and first experience in all those destinations, clients booking with us has a great confidence knowing that we have been to these destinations, that we can sell the product, send them to the right destinations and make their travel dreams a reality.
Now, very recently, now you're doing lots of tours and all that in Sri Lanka. Will you be able to briefly tell us about the Sri Lankan tours and all this?
Yes, so we just hired the ex-CEO from Delhi in Sri Lanka, and he's taking care of all our Sri Lankan division at the moment. And Sri Lankan Airlines starting to operate in the month of October will make a big difference to the direct services on the airline. And we got a fantastic fare for about $780 return direct flights on their Airbus with a 10 or 15 minutes flying time. And Sri Lanka is an up-and-coming destination. Not many of the Australians have had an experience Sri Lanka as a destination. So what we're doing is some of our cruises that finish off in Singapore, we fly them into Sri Lanka, give them like a 15 days tour around. We got an exclusive deal to Sri Lanka for roughly about $2,300, including your flights, 13 nights accommodation, breakfast, daily, 3.5 to 4-star accommodation, entry fees, and most of your tours included. So that's a pretty good fare. We have limited availability. Seasonality applies on that, and terms and conditions apply. So give us a call for all your travel needs to Sri Lanka or any destination. We're also specialized in destination weddings. On February, we did a wedding on board one of the cruise liners. In September, we're doing a wedding in Bali.
Okay.
And we're also specialized in religious tours and every means of travel. Even if you want to experience a rickshaw, we can organize that for you as well.
I got to tell you that because there are a fair few travels I have done with you, Romaine. As an agent, you explain everything very clear to every client. And that's one of the things, you know, your clientele keep coming back to you because of the service. They're like, as you said before, to help the gentleman to have to fulfill his dreams, and you made it possible.
Exactly.
Now, annually, you organize an event. Is that happening this year?
Yes, Derek. It's on the 18th of November, held at Springwell Town Hall. And thanks to Royal Caribbean once again, they're donating our major prize, a cruise for two, which in the past few years they've been doing that for us. So thank you, Mike, once again. And yeah, so it's on the 18th of November at Springwell Town Hall. The tickets will be released pretty soon. You can contact me on my mobile or the office number, which is 95853800.
Once again, let me wish you all the very best, and also Michael, you know, supporting Jet Travel and Cruise for all those years. And as I said before, she's one of the top agents in Melbourne. And
she's very good, yes.
Yeah. So let me wish you all the very best for both of you.
Thank you, Derek.
Thanks.